Heading back to school, some of them in some counties. It is a new year, and one teenager, as our Elizabeth Campbell shows us, isn't just preparing for a new semester. He's getting ready to do something most kids his age have never done.
I used to write kind of during the summer from breakfast to lunch every day, and I used to not like it a lot, and I kind of started writing about how my day was going at school and how I was feeling, and it really became another way that I can express myself, and I really started to get into it.
Jake Marchionette says he first started writing because his mom made him, but she didn't have to force him too long.
I really started to love it and become passionate about it, and I started doing it a lot more. I started taking it more seriously, so it kind of really blossomed from there.
And by blossomed, he means releasing 2 books, both becoming New York Times bestsellers, all before the age of 15. And if that wasn't enough, he's now releasing his 3rd book. Jake says his books are loosely based on his life, and that he started writing because there weren't enough books out there for kids his age.
And I wanted to make a book that was really inclusive to all kids. It was a book for a kid, by a kid, from a kid's perspective, that all kids can enjoy and read.
He wrote his first book, Just Jake, at just 12 years old.
It's about when the character Jake Ollie Matthews moves from Florida to Maryland. And he's been in Florida for a while, so he knows all the Florida kids, and he has to move and kind of adapt to this whole Maryland school. And I actually made that move. I moved from Florida to Maryland.
He says in Just Jake, he talks a lot about bullying.
Because I've been bullied a lot throughout middle school, elementary school, so we definitely talk about that. I talk about that in the book. And I think the kids getting bullied is just, not letting them have the power, not letting them have the power to get to you. And, everyone's been bullied, you're not alone, so you can't give them the power, because at the end of the day, you have the power to let their words affect you. So I think it's, know that they're in a bad or then they're in a dark place and not let them get you down. And you have to have confidence in yourself, and you have to believe in yourself. So if someone says something mean to you, you ultimately have the power to not let that affect you. So I think it's keeping the power, not giving it to them.
Jake's second book, called Just Jake, Dog Eat Dog, came out in March of 2015. And now the 10th grader is anxiously awaiting the release of his 3rd book, Just Jake, Camp Wild Survival.
And it's a 6th grade summer, and it's really neat because, I think a lot of kids have this trouble, and especially parents, is kind of a point of tension because, a lot of kids like to be on the internet and watch TV during the summer. I'm the same way. And in the book, it's his 6th grade summer. He's going to have it packed with TV, computer, and his dad has different plans because he wants Jake to kind of experience summer like he did when he was a kid. And it's really wants him to go out and experience nature and get outside, and Jake doesn't really want to do that.
It's hard to believe Jake has accomplished so much already. He's already visited several colleges and has big plans for the future.
I want to obviously try to get the best education I could get, and I'm looking at a few schools up north, University of Pennsylvania, Yale, Harvard, and a lot of those schools, they have a lot of magazines, humor magazines, which I'm really interested in and love to write for someday.
He also loves politics and lacrosse. But he says he's just like any other teenager and has this advice for other kids.
Kids just have to have confidence in themselves, and if you have a dream, do it now. Don't let anyone hold you back or say do it later. You have the do it now mentality, and if you're willing to work hard, anything is possible.
Wow, wow, wow.
I know. Those are the only words that could come out of my mouth the whole time I was talking to him. He is amazing. And his 3rd book, don't forget, comes out tomorrow. You can find it at your local bookstore. And for anyone interested in learning more about Jake or his books, or maybe if somebody wants him to come speak at their school or for one of their groups, you can head to justjake.com.
All right. Thank you, Elizabeth.